And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I'm connected very much to human beings.
If he did a song about dogs or cheesesteaks.
Can I tell you the problem?
Cheesesteaks are only love.
Can I tell you something?
It's got no place to go except my belly.
It's called eating my feelings.
Yeah. Have you did a song about Ozempic should be in fucking tears.
Grief is only love when you spike that needle into your belly.
If you did a song about a 30-inch waist, you'd be like, that's what I want. I never had
Food can't go in, but still somehow it still comes out. I gotta be shitting organs at this point. There's nothing in me.
He was great.
He was amazing. That song particularly, here's the problem. Well, it's not a problem at all. If it hits on the nose, it's brutal. But the thing is, he's very specific in it. He says father.
Yeah. Well, he said all the ghosts in his own town,
but
and his grandfather's
it's
father.
from like the past, like people that he's lost, like
people
the
that you
older
lose.
people.
People you lose, and grief,
right,
is only love. That's got no place to go.
But he says he really points out father, so I can see that being the thing, and because of that, I can't now assign any meaning to it. There's plenty of songs that have nothing to do with why they make me cry, but in my mind, I'm like, well, I can. It twists to this.
Who died in your life?
Most recently, that's like important?
Yeah.
My grandmother?
What did you call her?
My mom.
My mom. Can't you go, mama? Is it
Nirvana riff.
Which is wild.
All apologies.
Yeah. Which I thought was really, like Lou was saying that's
well,
how
me not
smart
knowing
he
that,
is.
Well, me not knowing that, that's what the song was going to be. When he said something about 1994 and like something about a first kiss. And then he started playing that riff and I'm like, is all apologies about a first kiss? Is he just about to do a cover? Which I was fine with, but I was just like, oh, this is like... And then I was almost the way Bobby was like presented. I was like, does Bobby not know this is a cover of like a song that's already happened by Nirvana? But then he went into the actual song.
Yeah, that song is...
I'd like to write more lyrics for that though. 1994, big year. Oh, that was a big year.
Yeah.
Big J got laid by a 22-year-old. It was technically statutory rape. But I begged her, and she finally gave in. We fucked in a Holiday Inn. We went to the Philly diner. I ill-advisedly ordered spaghetti. Had a belly full of pasta holding in a fart for my first blowjob. It was 1994.
I think Piscetti.
I later went on to find out that girl's uncle was molesting her even as an adult, and that's probably why she had sex with me when I was so young. Hurt people.
Yeah.
I faked coming. I said I did, but I didn't. I went in the bathroom and acted like I was cleaning up, but I was just staring in the mirror being like, you did it. Oh, man, if I could just learn a few chords, dude, I could play Outlaw Country so good.
Yeah, you could. He's
Can't sleep, middle of the night, Christine just farted again.
That's not 1994.
No, that was last night.
That's your song, Last Night. Do Last Night.
Oh, last night, this was great. Last night I went to, I didn't even tell Christine this, I had to wake up. My stomach's been fucked. So I went to the bathroom, 6:30 in the morning. And then I tried to get bed. And then I was like laying in the other room. I was like, maybe I'll just try to crash out in here for a little bit. And then I was like, no, I want to get back in like bed. And I got back in bed with the dog and Christine. And Christine even did what you might think was the beginning of a sexy move. That was when she kicked out of the covers and her naked butt and her T-shirt was above her naked butt. And then I got back in bed and she went,
oh, God.
I almost went back in the other room again.
What kind of underwear? Tell me, was it?
None!
Oh, she had nothing?
Straight to the earth.
Oh, you dog farted in the
No,
bed?
fucking farm to table, dude.
Yeah, wow, you dog farted?
I was asleep. I cannot be held responsible for anything.
I can't hold. I hold no anger towards her. She was asleep, in fact, and what was I doing being awake at fucking 8 in the morning? But yeah.
When you pooping, does it sound like a middle-aged woman taking a piss?
Me?
Yeah, you poop.
Oh yeah.
It's coming out.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's hitting everything but the water somehow.
I'll
tell you what's a fun thing to watch though. When you really paint the bowl with an explosion, and you do that first flush, and you get to see it all like shoot down the bowl. That's fun.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't made art out of that.
I know, right? Somebody has. There's period blood art. There's definitely diarrhea art.
Oh, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's not hitting the water.
Did you get sick in Nashville?
I have no idea.
When did you start to get sick?
My birthday, Saturday.
My birthday?
Yeah, Saturday. I think it might be just fucking bad, like nervous stomach, because I'm not sick in any other way.
Why would you be nervous? What do you have to be nervous about?
7,000 things. There's a lot on my plate right now.
You said that a lot in your life.
Yeah, I have. But this particular month is a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, the last few months has been a lot. But it's so maybe it's that. Maybe it's just because I don't know. I don't feel like sick at all.
You think it nerves gives you diarrhea?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Is that
Ever heard of a nervous stomach?
I've heard of a nervous stomach, but I haven't heard about nervous, having shits for 2 days.
Oh, 4 days. Could you?
Yeah, that's like
3 days?
cancer, dude.
4 days.
That's like.
Why did you say that?
Because it's funny.
It
I
might
exaggerated the truth for a ha-ha.
With this guy?
Yeah.
Now he has cancer.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm fine with that.
king of hypochondria.
Oh, you're getting cups.
No,
Relax.
if I was a hypochondriac, I'd go to the doctor more. I don't go to the doctor at all. But I probably have stomach cancer.
You probably have stomach cancer?
Yeah.
Well, maybe, yeah. Well,
It's fine. I just want to.
If you do wind up getting cancer, will you marry Christine before you go?
No. I will.
Really?
No. I have to enjoy my last year. No, I
What about
would,
on your deathbed? Like you're going today.
Yeah.
Then we come in, you get married real quick.
Can it have double meaning, though? Who does it fuck over? I want to fuck somebody over.
No, I don't think we would fuck anybody.
My ex-wife will be Dunsko. Oh, I'll tell you who'll be fucking over. Gil, pretty nice.
Yeah.
I better get that will made.
She might try to slip you a will while you're on morphine. Just sign here, Jay.
Oh, then good for her. Then she pulled it off.
Yes.
Can't get mad at that.
As soon as you sign, she just farts in your face and leaves.
No, we're getting the house.
See you later, Chub.
And then they'll be like,
Say
oh my
hi to-
God, you couldn't even just do it through pants? And she goes, he likes it from the tap.
Yeah, grief is only love. We've got no place to go. See you later. Say hi to mama.
Yeah. Oh, look, my grief did have a place to go. Right in your fucking nostrils.
I tell you what, yesterday, though, I mean, you give me shit so much. You give me so much shit.
No, I don't
Hang
want
on,
to
let
feel
me-
like that's how we
let me
operate.
It's really not.
There
Again,
was a moment.
you give me so much shit for my intros.
Yeah.
And my outro was, I mean, as smooth as fucking ice. Asked him a question to get to his song, and he was like, yeah, and he answered the question. I go, well, can you play one of those for us right now? And he went, sure thing. And he went, and you went, so when you were in school,
Terrible timing.
I mean, just a
Felt it
fucking,
while I was doing it, but I was like, I'm a pothead, and I'm like, what if I lose this question?
write it down, get a notepad.
I need a notepad. I just have to blur it during editing. And then you go, grief is only love. Wait. I just remembered. Are those thrift store clothes, or are you like? Is it put together like a whole like a thing? Or they're crazy expensive somehow?
It was so funny because it was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, this is going to be beautiful. And you went, hey, let me ask you a
I'd love
question.
to play a song for you, Robert. And I was like, in a second, though. Conversely, do you think it's going to get? Do you think the winters are getting warmer?
Buddy, when you did it, it hit me in the chest like you punched me. And I was like, huh? What?
I hated it myself. A million apologies.
It was funny. It was very funny, too. When
it was very funny.
When you found out he was a nerd, it made me laugh. So you go, Bob, I'm so sorry.
He goes, don't call our fucking guest a nerd.
And then you went, hang on, so Bobby, I apologize to you. He's wearing a Star Trek fucking
Star Trek shirt.
a jacket.
Science division.
I knew that too.
That it was the science division?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, you knew it was a science division.
I love Star
Damn, why don't you go on tour with them? You guys can fucking white stripes and fucking drums and guitar, dude.
I had two nerds.
When it was,
Grief is only love.
It was
And Jake's
great.
background going, ooh. You harmonize, dude.
That's all he does. He doesn't play the drums.
Yeah. Ooh. No, he plays those. Grief is only love. Ooh.
He only plays the rim of the snare.
There he is.
There he is. There he
There's
is.
that fucking nightingale.
we were. It was great watching the both of you from the control room. We just kind of had your profiles,
Yeah.
and then when Bobby was being emotional, letting himself be vulnerable and saying how much the song meant and how he connected to his stepfather.
That was a wrong
And
move.
then Jay went like this. We just saw you side eye him.
buddy. I hope the video captures
behind.
hardcore. That as soon as you started, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I forget sometimes that I'm around funny.
Yeah, dude.
I
Call
really-
me about that later.
You understand, Jay?
I'll have an emotional moment with you. What are you doing? You're setting yourself up for failure up there.
You understand, dude? I'm a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And I'm also a thespian.
Oh, it's true.
And I'm an influencer.
Buddy, I'm a stand-up comedian and an emotional wreck. And still, you gotta like, you can't lay that out like that.
It hit me, man. It hit me. Here's what hit me too.
You go, and that's sweet.
I didn't do that. I didn't do
If looks could talk,
I know.
like
no,
just the
let me tell
eyes
you
he
something.
gave you.
They can because I felt him.
Oh
Let me tell you
yeah.
something.
Then I looked over at Christine and Black Lou, who started laughing hysterically, biting their Paco. Paco started covering his mouth and his stomach while you were rolling. So I looked at you, and then I looked at them. I was like, "What is happening here?"
But then I got lost because I felt the energy in the room, and then I was trying to get out of it somehow.
You go, and then it's like your words were torn from the pages of my soul. Like,
Play it again. It was 2:30. I'm glad I didn't say what I was gonna say.
When you were done saying it, I should have been like, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
Melech
Haolam.
Motzilek.
And anybody who got that driving in their car, the scene shift from him crying, the fucking we have the shift, right? Do we have him start doing the prayer in that scene? When you play that fully?
Yeah, you have to wait for him to be done crying.
Yeah.
first.
Those screams for heaven. People haven't heard it in a while. Larry! He taught me how to read, sort of.
We are called Yisrael.
We are called Israel.
Imaru.
Himaru.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Use Shalom.
We shall shalom.
Imromo.
Romo.
Huyaseh.
Huyaseh.
Bobby, this is you yesterday.
Shalom.
Shalom.
What a
Jew.
We are called Yisrael. The Imaru. Amen.
Thought I lost you. I lost Larry. I don't want to lose what I got.
Service.
You should tell me, go, Stephen Wilson Jr., for the first time in my life, I'm afraid, dude. I'm afraid. I got you, the kid.
I want to talk about that guy today. Who, dude, I almost got into another.
Yes, I'm sorry. We talked about
another
the vow.
fucking incident. I'm on the same spot, same train. This guy was fucking
Same platform that the other thing.
Same platform.
Fourth?
No, it's 14th F.
Yes, yeah.
6th Ave.
Yep.
Go down, and I always got my head on a swivel, anyways. Now, especially there, and dude, this guy, like walking back and forth, mumbling, and I was like, "Fuck! Please don't come up to me! Please don't come up to me! Please don't come up to me!" And he almost like saw me from a distance, was looking for somebody
He goes, I'm
to
going
fuck
up
with.
to him.
And he came right up to me, mumbling, past me. I just kept my head down. And then he walked by me, mumbling shit at me. And then he kind of just stood there and started just like, motherfucker.
And what do you look like?
He was,
I know he's a white guy, but what?
no, he was not a white guy. He was a black dude.
No.
Black dude, fucking shoelaces undone,
Oh,
crappy shoes,
no.
kind of crazy person.
Homeless.
I don't know if he was homeless because he wasn't like smelly, but he was.
Okay.
He was. You know, his shoe. I look at the shoes.
What is raining outside?
I always look at shoes. If your shoes are untied, there's something wrong with you.
Sure.
If you're a black guy with untied sneakers, something's wrong with you.
My sneakers aren't tied.
No, I'm talking like flipping out, like the shoelaces.
Got you.
Or the all frayed at the end, and
Of course.
he was just like, motherfucker, you want to fuck it? I should fucking get you right now, bitch. It's just, I mean, he's talking to me, but I just didn't acknowledge him. And
Damn, what a pussy move.
the train came. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to wind up like.
Buddy,
That-
you're right. You don't
that
need
dude-
to.
that
you,
dude- what's
you have
the-
a family that relies on you, number one. A son that looks up to you, and you have to be around for them. And if that means you got to act like, I don't know, a terrified pussy on the subways, that's what you got to do. It's not a matter
No.
of how those people think or
I
how the
didn't-
rest of the world thinks about you. It's
I
about how
didn't-
your family feels about you.
I had my American flag hat on.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I had a.
Time to take back the streets.
I just bought Max Jordans, so I had a box with Jordans in them too.
For Christmas.
Yeah,
Nice.
and my Louis Vuitton crossbody. I think that's a fucking jinx. I think that Louis Vuitton.
No, it's not a jinx, it's a beacon.
flaunting
Why are
your
you
wealth on the
you're running
subway.
around on the subways with like Gucci bags and shit. That's sort of your fault. That's
It's
ridiculous.
not- first of all, it's not. It's Louis Vuitton. It's a little upgraded.
Whatever it is.
If you're gonna talk, let's talk right. I mean, back
I
when
won't
we
even
have
take
Christine,
something like that to the airport anymore because they fucked me.
They have a hairport.
No, air.
Oh, I
airport.
thought you said hairport. I thought you said you went to a place to get your hair done.
I went to the airport.
Yeah, dude. Look, I get it, but it's during the day. It's 1 o'clock. There's a million people. I mean, and it's funny because this guy. What's the guy who just got off? What's his name?
Oh, the guy that choked out. The guy.
American Hero something penny?
Danny,
Daniel. What is it?
I know, dude. You've been dying to kill a homeless since that guy.
No, but this guy, was on the
Daniel
train.
Penny.
Daniel Penny. He's on the train. He's a Marine. This guy's getting on, telling, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I don't give a shit if I go to jail. I'll go to fuck." He's
Or
walking.
was it somebody else?
He's somebody else.
Yeah.
This is walking up to everybody on the train. I'll fucking kill women, black women, Spanish women, white, anybody on the train. And this guy, as a Marine, stepped up, subdued the guy.
Once he started going at white women.
No, he went at he.
No, he was going with the blacks and Hispanic women. He was like, sucks to be them. And then he went at a beautiful
It's
white
not
woman.
true, dude. It's not true. And
It's the only thing would get Black Lou to go nuts on the subway.
this guy.
You going at a beautiful white woman?
This guy grabbed the guy, choked him out, and he was still alive, by the way, when the cops came. And they just didn't, they chose not to give him CPR because he was a drug addict. They could have gave him CPR, but the cops have a choice at that time to do it or not because they could catch something. They could get sick from the drug addict.
Sure.
So they chose not to give him CPR. They could have given him CPR and he would have been fine. He would be alive today.
Right.
wait, mouth to mouth or the
Mouth to mouth. Yeah.
everyone? You're
Ass to
gonna
mouth.
die if I have to do that.
that's
You're
fine.
gonna die if it's
I only
me.
do it ass to mouth. ATM, that's called in the biz.
I mean, that's a cop's job to give mouth to mouth.
Yeah. Hell, if I put my face between Christine's butt cheeks last night, she would have brought me back to life.
But they're the ones who chose not. He was still alive when the cops showed up, and they chose not to give him CPR. That was their choice. Whatever.
He was
That's
still
their-
alive. No, he wasn't alive.
He could have been.
He could have been saved.
He still had a pulse, is what I'm saying. You understand? He was still technically alive. They could have brought him back. They chose not to, and this guy was going to go to jail,
Mm-hmm.
and they found him innocent.
Nice.
And now everybody's in a fucking uproar.
Why? Because it's fucking open season on the homeless, dude? Let's go.
Well, it's going to get worse because
Damn right it is.
fucking.
I'm going to start taking class. Finally, a motivation to take jujitsu. He goes, do you know if you know jujitsu, you can kill the homeless in New York City?
Well, it's like you're in the subway now, and these fucking crazy guys are coming up. There's no cops anywhere. There's no safety.
I thought
anything.
that's what was changing. I thought that there's going to be cops everywhere
No,
now.
there's cops at West Fourth. That's it. West Fourth has cops.
Didn't
but
help
they're up at
what's
the
her
front,
name?
and they're at there. But they're
help
no,
out.
they're not at all night. They're only during rush hour times, and they're there, and they're behind a barrier, and most of them are on their phones. Whatever, I
you
get
want
it.
to start a...
I see guys jumping over in front of the cops, just jumping over, not paying the fee. Either.
Oh, constantly, I heard. Yeah, that's
By
just
the
the thing
way,
now. I hope most people just jump
I'm glad you
over
brought that up. I'm convinced I'm the only one that pays my fare.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch people just they don't even.
they-
It's not even a thought. They just hop right over, and I'm the asshole.
I did it
Putting-
today when I was getting on the train. A guy just stepped over it. And I was like,
Everyone.
all right, and I'm like, beep, and I paid my stupid thing, but I don't
Nerd.
I don't give a fuck.
Who's the
I'm
nerd?
First
always
of all-
so scared to hop the turnstile
Yeah, first
because
of
they
all-
would ticket you.
First of
Christine,
all-
it's like sheep jumping over railings. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it looks like.
Let's be honest. None of us are getting over the turnstile. Okay?
over the turnstile.
I'm gonna flop. Well, you might.
Well,
No, I could jump over the turnstile, but I
no,
can...
you wouldn't.
No,
your,
no, no.
Your wallet chain would get hooked on the turnstile, and you'd flop right on your cheek.
No, I can get over the turnstiles for sure, but it wouldn't be... Like, what I wouldn't be able to do is the straight, like... the push up and get your legs up and over from it. I have to do like a sideways cartwheeling motion sort of over it, but I can't get over it.
I couldn't do
You
it.
can do it.
No, not
Everyone does it.
no. It's not that I couldn't. I could figure out a way to step over it. I'm saying there's ways I can get over it like, without making a thing. But if you want me to, in one motion, get over, it's the same. One of my biggest dreams, dude, is I can jump over a chest high fence one day by just doing the thing and going somehow sideways. Like you bring your legs like sideways and back over to the other side.
Yeah.
It's mine always has to be a weird like looping legs like fly over.
Yeah, I tried to do that. Max threw his mid over the fence, and I was like, I'll get it. And I thought I would just jump over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped on it, and my stomach got hooked, and then the fence started bending.
Oh.
And I heard the other parents go, whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause I was about to pull down the whole Little League fence with my fucking
my
fatness.
I hear they're actually putting like glass or plexiglass things now because literally nobody I know pays.
I don't give a fuck.
I see it.
If you have the balls to jump over and not pay, fine. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. But the crazy people on the train,
Yeah.
If I was on that train and this guy stepped up, I would be like, thank you. Because there's a bunch of women. These women were terrified, and I see it all the time. Today, nobody around me would have helped me at all if this guy started attacking me. This guy was 2 feet away from me, calling me a motherfucker, trying to get me to look at him, trying to get me to say something to him so he could do whatever the fuck he was going to do. Look, I got a knife on me. I'm going to protect myself. That'd be a nightmare. Thank God the train came and he walked away, and then I had to I walked down a little bit. But now you're terrified when you get off the train. Is this guy still here? I can't sit down and play my ball game like I usually play. I got to make sure he's not coming on. And I got to take the train after the show, and you're always looking over your shoulder now. Val is going to have that mental shit. I had that for 6 months after I got attacked down there. I was always looking for that guy.
And I know what they say, that true strength is that you get right back on that horse. And Val starts getting the subway again. It's like, I will not let fear run my life. But I don't subscribe to that. I say, you just learned. Stay off this fucking bum-infested shit pipe that runs through the bottom of the city.
It's the fastest.
If you're a New Yorker, you have to take the subway.
But it's if I wouldn't make it down to the cellar. If I jumped in an Uber, I wouldn't make it down.
You'd save so much time using the subway.
Absolutely, dude.
But
you know what else is super fast, dude? Unicycles. But I'm not going to just
They're not
start
that
taking
fast.
one. No, dude, you could fly through traffic on a unicycle.
I got to take it. I have to get to where I'm going.
You don't have to.
I do. But I'm not taking it at night anymore. From the cellar to the garage, I ain't
City
taking
bike, dude.
I love the city bikes.
City bike it.
I love it. But then that comic just died.
On a city bike?
He died on a city bike. No helmet.
That's nuts. Taking.
Yeah, he got hit by a car. No helmet. Hit his head.
It was a city bike?
Yeah, some comic died.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
No, it was this year.
No, it was
This year.
Kenny DeForest.
Yeah, that's who
Was
died.
it this year?
Yeah, he died. On a city bike, got hit by a car.
Yeah, it
got
took a while,
smoked.
too.
Yeah.
He didn't die right away, which
That
sucks.
sucks. And I'm not wearing a helmet.
You never?
Not on a city bike. I wear my helmet when I use my bikes up in New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. I wear my helmet because nobody can see me.
Yeah, nighttime.
There's no way I'm going to put a fucking helmet on and show up out front with you guys. I got shit for fucking talking about my dead dad in a sweet song.
God, dude, I would love to see you come out of work and start putting your wallet in your sock so you can go jump on the fucking...
Tucking my leg into
you
my
gotta tuck,
sock.
Yeah, you got to tuck your pant leg into your sock so it doesn't get caught in the chain.
Hey, nerd.
Now
Yeah.
Jacob's picking on you on the streets.
I think it's fucking crazy
That
though that
sucks.
people are still this guy, and then he went through the process, and they found him not guilty twice. One was a mistrial, then he went back in.
Oh, is that what happened? The first one was...
They gave him 2 shots to get this guy on something, and the jury of his peers, black, white, Spanish, women, men, everybody,
Straight white men. Primarily straight white men.
and they're still fucking with this guy. I mean, this
What
guy
was
is
the
not a
jury like?
piece of shit.
It does suck that he has to look over his shoulder the rest of his
And
life.
they-
I agree. I mean, listen, he did something. I don't think he went on the train like next motherfucker is going to catch it.
Of course not.
I think he did. But again, we also don't know the guy. Like there might be a lot of people that be like, this guy. Because remember, that's the funny when the story comes out first. Remember American Sniper? The movie American Sniper came out. There's so many. Jesse Ventura is one of them, but he's a loop. But I mean, there's several people, I believe, who have come out and been like, yo, don't celebrate. This guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like American, you know what I mean? Like he was a fucking jerk off.
Well, the guy's killing people. But here's the thing.
No, but they were like, he was like stoked to do that. They said like he wasn't a guy that was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go protect my country. He's like, I want to fucking kill some people.
Yeah. I mean, he's a sniper. He's shooting
Yeah.
people. That's crazy. But
Sure.
the guy that he wound up choking out, he was arrested 40 times. It's not like it was some guy who got on the train and had a bad day. This guy is, arrested 40 times and yelling, "I will kill you.
Yeah.
I don't care if I go to jail." And then was he supposed to just let somebody die?
No, you take justice in your own hands.
I mean, that's a scary thing too. Take it. I mean,
Swift and blinding violence, dude. All day long.
What would you do if somebody was on the train screaming and yelling?
At who?
If somebody was like, "I'm going to kill you," screaming and yelling at people.
How far away are they from you on the train?
He's around 5 feet, but he was all the way at the end. But he's walking towards you, screaming at people. "I'm going to fucking kill you."
I'm going to stand up and say, "Does anybody know karate?" Does anybody know karate? Listen, it depends. I do feel like it's dude's job as in relation to how close it's getting to you.
Yeah.
If he's if he's saying some crazy shit to a woman who's 3 people away from me, and on the other direct side of her, right in the next side of her, is another guy, well, it's his job there.
So it depends on the guys in between you and the guy.
It's the relation to where am I the closest person? Am I the closest person that should handle this?
Right.
You know what I mean? Or try to, I should say. Look, I'm sure I can get the shit kicked out of me by some lunatic.
If I was in between you and the guy, it's my responsibility.
It's your responsibility. Now, this guy, this is the one who said he was going to kill everybody?
Yeah.
He killed the Michael Jackson impersonator?
No, he was a Michael Jackson.
This is what they're saying. This guy was just a Michael Jackson impersonator. You shouldn't have done that.
He was mentally ill, and I mean, when you're threatening to kill
That doesn't look mentally ill to me, dude.
That was pretty badass to me.
Yeah, guy's fucking nailing it. Oh, he's doing the thing.
Look, no one's denying he has moves.
I mean, he does have moves.
But,
damn, man.
But he wasn't wearing that. I'm sure if he was wearing that day, he wouldn't have choked him
Oh
out.
my god, dude, he
feel
can get
less
killed.
threatened.
Yeah.
If he killed him,
Yeah, you can't choke a guy out in a fucking marching band jacket.
Yeah.
Did you kill a black drum major? No.
It was Michael Jackson.
Man, so somebody does this, and sometimes he says he's going to kill everybody.
I mean, you're right though. You don't know. Here's the problem. People wasn't recording him saying, I'll kill you," because they were afraid. When people start doing that, you don't take your camera out right away because you're afraid that the guy's going to see you.
Because he was going around
the camera.
He was going around to everybody in their face screaming, "I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. You know it. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad." Because I had to put him down.
Maybe he did make a mistake. I'm bad.
I'm bad.
Did you know it?
Shimon. And the whole world's going to tell you right back because they ask you once again, who's bad?
But when the families afterwards say, he suffered from mental illness, I get who doesn't.
Oh.
Well,
I'm going to learn how to do that move
to
one
kill
day.
people, you don't have to tell me that.
It's just people.
I assume that already.
Yeah. It's nuts.
I mean, somewhere in between his mental illness, he finds time to Michael Jackson his hair up.
I mean, that's mental illness right
That's
there.
not a process. That's a process you have to go through.
It's really fucking good.
He's really good.
Sorry, was.
He was really
He was
good.
really good.
That's my favorite when you do what's it, the foot shuffle? Happy feet? I'm starting to believe by watching YouTube videos. You want to know what I do alone, Bobby? I watch YouTube videos to see if I could eventually learn how to do that foot shuffle.
You could do it right now.
Well, I can't.
I can get you those shoes. I think they're available. Sorry.
Oh, look how fucking sweet he was.
See what's running through my head now. If I'm sitting there with my
I hope somebody chokes this guy to death.
noise canceling headphones, and there's that music is still blasting through my headphones, I'm
somebody kill
very
this guy.
aggravated.
Yeah, murder this
It's not a
guy.
mariachi band.
No.
Murder this guy aggressively is what you say.
It's
It's
sad.
Hey, sir, you look like you used to be a Marine. If I give you $20, will you murder this guy?
Yeah, it's sad that the guy was just thinking he was. I'm helping. I'm just restraining this guy until somebody shows the fuck up, and this guy wound up dying, which sucks because this guy should have been in a mental institution. He should have been taken care of, and they release all these people now. They don't put them in the institutions. They put them on the streets the next day, and it sucks. You get arrested 40 times because you're mentally ill. You should get help. This guy should have had help somewhere.
Yeah. Listen, I don't think I'm not saying necessarily. I think the guy who killed him should be in jail necessarily. I don't know, but I just really don't know enough of it, I guess, and what went down. But trying to subdue him, there's probably a little bit of that guy probably Daniel Penny. Again, this is all speculation. I don't know. Like, Dana Benny could be a fucking loop.
He could be a piece of shit. He could be a piece
like
of shit.
Like a loop who's like fucking, who's like, can't wait. Like, he does shit like this all the time. Like getting into trouble. He's the one who always got to sort it out and stuff.
It's funny, though, because these are the movies we love to see. Just some vigilante takes care of some guy attacking people on the train.
I don't have a problem necessarily with him being out at all.
It's like Bobby said, though. If you see this guy subdue this crazy guy, you're happy. If you're on that subway car, you're so relieved.
Yeah, everybody on the. If today some guy like him showed up and told that guy to leave me alone, I would have been so happy.
Yeah,
I would have been like, "Thank you, sir." I had nobody.
This is the system. Megyn Kelly reacts to Jordan Neely's father saying system is rigged. You love her responding to anything.
She's so hot.
She goes for it too right now.
She is. She's saying fuck. And
she's like, blacks need to be in prison. I'm Megyn Kelly.
She's hot.
She's not, though.
Remarks a moment ago outside of the courthouse. Here he is.
I miss my son.
Man, my fucking hairline to chin on that girl is a fucking tiring walk.
Here's the thing, though. to hear a guy go, "I miss my son," sucks. It really sucks that this guy's son is dead. But your son was arrested 40 times, had mental illness. What the fuck are you doing?
Stop dressing like a well-known pedophile on the trains, too. It gets people worked up.
I'm just like, dude, the fuck, man? Why was your son out freaking out on a train? It's just crazy to me.
Damn. Do you think when his dad went to the hospital, he was like, Jordan, are you okay?
And
are you okay? Are you okay, Jordan?
Can I ask you a question?
You've been hit by you've been struck by a former Marine.
Why in this interview is there a forest ranger in the background?
I don't know exactly.
Why is Yogi Bear?
Yeah.
Why is the forest ranger?
He's like, those great words from Jordan Neely's father. Now, if you get a word from Smokey the Bear, only you can stop forest fires.
Has anybody seen my pick on the basket?
Yeah.
What is
Tony
that?
Woods.
Why is that uniform?
I don't know.
Maybe that's one of his dance partners on the train.
That's just his outfit. That's his court outfit. Inspector. Now, we have a comic strip inspector here to talk about.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Of course, it's like I said, no matter what. But also, I didn't realize how peckery thin the kid was too. Did you have to do?
He didn't look like that.
Choke him out.
It didn't look like that. If you see the video of him choking him out, he did not. He looked like a crazy dude. I'm sure if Michael Jackson was screaming at people, there's a
level of again. I can't put myself in any of this position other than I'm saying there are things like I don't know if someone that small my restraint would think that I'd have to choke them unconscious. It'd be I could probably keep them here. Do you know what I mean? I could probably bottle them up pretty good until help comes.
He's probably doing what he.
Does that make sense? I don't know. More than just the straight up putting him down. If you're doing that, I assume your move is I'm going to put him out and then let go. But that's the idea. Is he didn't let go, right? When the guy was unconscious, he didn't let go.
He wasn't. He didn't go unconscious. He was still breathing when the people, they said it was
you're not breathing when you're unconscious. I mean, you go unconscious and you're kind of
he didn't look at watch. He didn't go out. He was still moving around. His stomach was going in and out. He was still going.
I think whatever it is, you give this guy off because he fucking did jujitsu in a backpack. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I always got to give credit where the credit's due in these stories.
Well, there's a other dude there holding his arms down. There's another brother holding his arms down. There's another guy standing over him. And it's right now you should let go. He was trying to fight.
It's black. It's white. To the people yeah.
That's so funny. It's all white people.
Yeah.
A jury's.
I like the mayor was like, he's fine, y'all. Take back the night. We need a bunch of these Batmen running around this motherfucking city. It's dangerous out there.
They saw all the facts and all the evidence and made a decision, and I joined D.A. Braggs in stating that I respect the process.
Yeah.
You know, Giannis Papas I'll never forget, made me laugh so hard in Montreal one year. This was the first year I saw him up there. A while ago now, but it always stuck with me. I was like, man, did you just get here, Giannis? He was like, yeah. I go, it's a great city. I go, the fucking homeless here are it's out of control.
Yeah.
They're come and sit next to you when you're at an outside table, they'll sit next to you while you're eating, and you have to be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He goes, yeah. He goes, that's the thing about New York, once a year somebody sets one of them on fire, so they always keep that in the back of their mind. Maybe I shouldn't push the envelope too hard. It's just true. Once in a while, someone just sets a homeless guy on fire. Just remember, we could turn on you too. You're not the only crazy people here.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's a sad thing that happened, but I'm glad that he didn't get convicted of murder because he wasn't trying to murder somebody. He was trying to restrain somebody, and it got fucked up.
I'll tell you what, I'm putting down the next Michael Jackson impersonator I see. I'm doing a copycat killing. That's what they call that. That's what they call that in the true crime world. I'm doing a copycat killer. I'm going to do all accidental death copycat killings.
You don't have to worry about me killing anybody. I just put my head down.
Yeah.
And hold on to my Louis Vuitton real tight.
You have a family you have to worry about, so you have to sit there like a bitch.
But it is. I've been on a train in Boston. I was on a train when I used to go to when I was in college. I took the train.
That's when you were the train vigilante.
No.
I was like, I own those trains.
I was on a train, and there was a lady with a fur coat on. And this guy was screaming in her face, calling her a cunt, a bitch, you and your fur coat, whatever. And then he was screaming. Other people were like, hey, leave her alone. He was like, fuck. And he was just getting violent. And I finally told him to shut the fuck up. And he came at me, and I spun kick him in the stomach. I don't know I don't know where it came from.
You landed it.
I landed a spin kick into his stomach, and he went to the floor. And I said, none of you fucking people are going to do anything. It's a woman, for God's sakes.
Were you standing like this when you said it? Nobody?
And then I got off the train. That was my stop. And I got off. And I left the guy who was on the ground. I left him on the train with the lady. I don't know what happened to her, but we got to take a break real quick. Hang in there. You never know who's going to get a piven next. It's the Bonfire, Big J Ogerson, me, Robert Kelly, and the crew, SiriusXM Faction Talk 103.
Should we film me and you do one shift, midnight to 5 a.m., midnight to 4 a.m., no, 5 a.m., because when the bars close, midnight 5 a.m., and just wear berets and just fucking, and me and you will police the subways for one shift?
We do it on a Monday.
Monday night.
Not when there's no club people out. It's all crazies.
It's just lunatics,
Yeah.
and we police the trains for one full night.
Are we gonna have jackets? Can we get jackets?
Yes.
What's our
Well,
thing?
we need the merch before we do the thing.
What is it gonna be called though?
Part of the Guardian Angels.
No,
right?
No,
the Guardian Angels, that's done. That's Curtis Sleewell. They're too tainted. We got to start a new thing.
We're better than that. Ours is gonna be I like a purple jacket.
Purple.
Yeah, let's
We're gonna
peacock.
go loud. You want to peacock a little bit?
Yeah, let them know we're here.
What are
It's
any
like
of
Night
those women
Patrol,
gonna do?
something like that.
Christine was flashing.
We call
a
it
bunch.
Night Patrol.
Yeah, Night Patrol, MTA Night Patrol.
Oh, you're really trying to do this? What about something with the bonfire?
I like that. Yeah, I mean, it should be part of our logo. It should be the bonfire thing.
The
for
flames.
Sure. The flame. Yeah. Oh man.
The flames.
Yeah. We are the. Let me see the flames of safety.
The flames of safety.
The flames of
I
safety.
like that.
I like it.
We all get jackets and we all patrol together.
I bet we can get fucking 50 fans to do this with us, and we just sit 50 of us on a train. Nobody else can get on it, so that we never have any problems. It's just all of us.
But it's we do all
Because
this.
guys, we have to make it a little more inviting for problems to come towards us.
We make Jacob do the buses.
Yeah, Jacob, you work above ground. Me and Bobby will handle the catacombs, dude. You're up here with the people.
Yeah, we get DJ Lou and Black Lou to do the path train.
Oh, I love it, dude. The flames of justice.
And Christine just does Ubers.
That's
she
what
just
it is.
jumps into Ubers that people have. I'm here for your safety.
The flames of justice.
Flames of justice.
You're warm and safe by
That's
the
right.
bonfire.
You're warm and safe with the flames of justice.
Yeah, we actually turn our jackets and is the flame of justice on the back so they feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we should get LED lights on it so we hit a button and it lights up.
And we should talk like Batman. We should be like, you're safe now because of the flames of justice. Let crime people that you know they will burn. Do you think you're going to pull crime off in this city? You're going to burn. Oh, the flames of justice, dude.
I like it.
I don't even like it. I love it.
I don't say we get jackets. I say we get hoodies.
Yeah.
We get hoodies and we get chain wallets but it shows what rank we are in the flames of justice.
And the different kind of chain wallet.
Yeah, it's almost like a belt.
Yeah, it's like prospecting.
Yeah, and we use the chain wallet to tie people up. It's also handcuffs.
Yeah, you have to bring back like the hair of a homeless that you beat up in order to earn your beret. You're a prospect until then.
And we keep our nunchucks in our asses.
Yes. And we carry nunchucks, but they're only in our asses.
And we pull them up. We don't use them. We just put them under the person's nose. So they throw. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
The flames of justice have spoken. And it smells like shit in here. Man, we gotta take back the night, dude. For Val. We're avenging Val, who's very much alive.
Yeah.
This city is unsavable, man.
It's bad. The DA's a shit DA.
What do you mean? Why don't you give us an opportunity first?
I'm League of Shadows with this. This city needs to be raised, Jay.
Yes.
Forget it.
We will
There's
do it.
no saving it.
You want to just burn the city down and start over. But that's not what we stand for. We stand for justice now.
Right.
Hey, my black friend. Maybe everybody on the train car doesn't want to hear your music.
Even though Jay loves it. And he can name every song and every band member.
I mean, this is my jam, but you seem to be making those old folks uncomfortable.
I mean, I love Kool and the Gang.
If you continue this behavior, the flames of justice will make you burn. They will all burn.
But after we beat somebody up, we have a dance. We have a move.
Oh, that's what we should do, yeah. And then we just fucking...
We do
then
one
we
of
hit
these.
it. Then we hit them. Then we... Wherever we leave their bodies on the ground, we outline them in the... You know, like the crow. We do like the fucking...
Like lighter fluid.
With lighter fluid, we make the bonfire logo. And then before we leave, fucking light it on your thing. And then he goes... And he goes, these goddamn flames of justice are taking the city back into their own hands. Well, I want to work with you, Commissioner. There's no commissioner here. It's just a police chief. Right. Sorry.
Can you guys talk to my landlord?
About what?
About the rats.
Send him on the subway.
That he won't do anything about.
You got to send him on the subway. We run the subway, as you see.
We don't. You're gonna have to talk to Brendan Sagalow, Mike Feeney, and Mike Canny for the suburbs.
They're the boots on the ground.
Yeah, they're the boots on the ground in the boroughs.
Yeah, me and Bobby are making sure the subways are safe
Who
for
does
all.
Queens?
We're the flames of justice. They're
Right.
We'll end up in Queens.
They're the borough burns.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why you have a rat problem?
The garbage area. He won't get rid of the massive amounts of garbage. They just leave it there for weeks on end. I went to put my garbage out in the bin.
You screamed.
I opened it up and a rat went wee wee wee, launched at me.
How
and
high?
then I went. Well, I don't want to.
You screamed.
I didn't.
You screamed.
No,
buddy. You screamed.
Was
you
it more of a yelp?
What did you? You yelped? Or
Did you jump on a chair and take a broom?
I'm still reeling about my China joke earlier.
Listen to me.
Can we move on?
No, Jacob.
I don't
Jacob. There's no way.
I went like this. Whatever.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You yelped. You yelped, which is a man scream.
I would have too.
It was the worst noise I've ever made.
I have to hear it. I have to hear it. I have to hear it. You have to reenact it right now. Oh, you going out with your trash?
Here's the thing.
You remember. I've made these noises.
It was
at night?
No, it was day. That's why I only go there in the day because I think in the day it's safe.
You think rats don't come out in the day?
Typically, no. They wait for them to take. They take over the night.
Can I say something? They're not bats. That's bats.
Right.
They do dwell more at night, though.
They
I'd say
do
a little bit.
I've seen
They're
a lot of rats
more
during the day.
nervy at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to put your trash out. You grab the lid. You think you're safe because it's not.
By the way, I missed the rat entrance that they chewed. There's a rat size hole.
Yeah.
In the lid.
Yeah.
Do you think we summoned them when Generation Kill played the Rat King live here? Do you think they've been coming? They're looking for him.
I'm so ashamed of the noise I made.
What is it?
Was that it? Was that audio of you?
I say
no,
we
that
all.
was
Did you speak to them in rat?
No, that's rat talk for bitch. I made you flinch.
You got punch buggied. The rat went up and went.
It was this close. It went.
Where was I? Do you see that? Yeah, that pussy screams like that all the time.
The thing flew like.
Is that the guy who watches women's soccer? Yep.
Oh yeah.
It does. Maybe it does know that I watch women's soccer.
Oh, it knows.
Oh, it knows.
But
He picks on anybody.
It's twice as bad as you think.
I want to know. I think I'm going to do what I think it was, and you do yours. I think you open the lid. You're taking your trash out. You're nervous. You're nervous.
You're
nervous.
Okay, yeah.
You look around. There's no rats. You open the lid. You hear.
All's well with the world.
You hear and you go, ah, shit,
No,
fuck, and then you get manly. I say you go girl, and then you become manly. You get your composure. You're like, fuck, god damn it.
You punch brick dust off the wall.
Yeah, and then you're like, god damn landlord. Then
Bobby, now I'll
mumble.
tell you the truth. That's way worse than what you described.
I'm going to talk to this Chinese motherfucker the
Because
second I get
there's a twist to the
Hasidic
story.
Jewish prick.
There's a twist to the story.
What is it? You had no underwear.
It wasn't a rat. It was a dog.
No. It was a fucking rat.
One of your slippers
The size
fell
of
off.
a kitten.
It was wearing your old pants.
I'm here. The bin's here. I open the lid, and there's no noise. I hear, you know, like when your brain doesn't have time to comprehend what the noise.
Yeah, when you did that joke earlier about the China and the
Yes.
hole, the same thing happened.
Couldn't
my
process
brain didn't
it.
stop me from saying it.
No, I couldn't because my brain shut down.
So all I hear 2 seconds of rustling, a second, and then this rat goes like right in front of my face.
I'm sorry. What did it do?
And then
Wait a minute,
launched.
stop,
I'm not
stop.
saying it again
Yeah,
Why? I loved it.
because he has it on tape. He'll
I
play it
I
forever.
didn't hear it. What'd it do?
You hear the rat.
No, but
that
the,
thing.
The beginning of it did it have it flew like it had.
Yeah,
How'd it go? Go ahead.
because it literally launched off the garbage, the trash,
It was waiting for this moment.
and 10 fucking feet into the neighbor, the other building.
It's a regulation dunk.
And what
And-
was
and
the
I
sound?
went-
What was the sound?
And well, you want the sound I made
I want
after
the
that?
sound of. I want the whole sound. I want the shh. I want the lid, then the shh.
This
and
is
then the rat.
radio, Jacob.
Here-
I just like the old thing, okay?
Yeah, we're trying to get
You wanna go?
context.
The thunder was going.
I hear 2 seconds of the. I'm telling you, half a
Thunder,
second.
The thunder
go ahead.
came.
I hear, and then it launches across my face, and I go. I don't want to say.
Just do it.
Ah! and then Bobby.
The winner for best impression of the year goes to Jacob Attack for Trash Rat.
Bobby, it's not over.
This is Bobby's first bonfire. This is Jacob's first bonfire.
And then I do regain my composure
course
like
you.
a man, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I do that, like
Things
my
lucky,
voice
things
deepens.
lucky you ran away.
And then here's what happens: the other rat comes out of the garbage.
There was
Oh.
another rat.
There's a
They're
second
like,
rat.
They're like deer, dude. If there's one, there's always another one.
But I'm
caught them
already
fucking.
traumatized, so I can't think straight. The second one after I bitched,
yeah,
and then
became a man.
deepened my voice,
Yeah.
so that hopefully somebody heard that.
Yeah.
The other rat came out and went, "Eh!"
That's a good one.
Wow.
And then it ruined my whole day.
Of course, it ruined everybody's day.
Yeah,
No.
Because they thought a little kid was being raped.
yeah. That's what it sounded like.
Oh, great. There's child rape
Child
happening right in my
rape.
building.
It sounded like child rape.
I got to tell you, Christine didn't make a sound like that when that rat ran right up her body.
It was 2.
When did it
was crazy.
When did a rat?
In front of our building when we lived in the East Village. It was nuts. A rat just came out of the garbage. Like the garbage was like sit on the street.
Yeah.
And we were sitting on the thing smoking. and it just ran out. It ran up. Christine was sitting on our steps, like the stoop steps, which is only 3. It ran up her inner leg, up her like torso, just went like up and came back down and darted back into the street, right? Am I pretty much just the move it did? It was crazy.
It didn't run up my body.
100%.
No, it didn't.
It was crazy.
It didn't, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
Because I need it not to have happened to her, so that
That she took it so well?
yes, it
Yeah.
hurts me so much that she took it better than I
That
did.
she didn't scream like
But
a little
it didn't
girl
run up
being
to
She
her.
grabbed it by the
molested.
tail and bit its fucking head off, dude, like V.
Here's why it hurt me so bad.
I can't even do you a scream.
I was going to say I smoke. I
can't-
can't get to that. I can't hit that octave.
Well, my voice is already high, so it's no problem. But see, on YouTube, I watch
I
yeah.
can't.
The second one hurt me worse than the first one.
Oh,
The second noise out of my mouth.
Because you thought you collected yourself already.
Yeah.
I thought I had let the most unmanly thing out of me that I could possibly have uttered in my life,
And now you have attention.
and then I fixed it.
Yeah.
I handled the situation.
Yeah.
And then
with a
and
manly
then,
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second one was way worse than the first one.
The second one, yeah, because the true you needed to get out. You tried to hide it.
But see, Bobby, this is why
I thought you were a cowboy.
I am.
I thought that.
But in the city,
Well, nobody's a rat rancher.
I'm not a rat rancher.
Yeah,
We
but
don't
you're
have
not.
to-
Cowboys aren't afraid of rats.
Yeah,
I would
but
love
on my
Jacob. Though,
ranch-
I would love though if there was footage of you with a horse just wrangling rats into a circle, and then I'm riding them out of town, guys.
No, if I was Florida, Jacob, that thing would have a bullet through it.
Because you'd have your pellet gun.
I'd have my gun. I'd have a 22 pellet through its brain.
Yeah, but without a gun,
I would spend hours actually just waiting and picking them off.
right? Without a gun, you're Bette Midler.
No, this is the city is sewage.
The city's bad.
I live off on the land on my ranch.
Right.
It's clean living.
Yeah.
Yeah, but rats are a city iguanas, dude. Think of them
Yeah,
that
but you're
way.
not allowed to shoot them here. You have to take it.
You can hit them. You could hit it with a bat.
Punch it with my fist.
Yeah, you could have punched
Like
like
Oh,
a
let's go
Rip.
make fucking Negan bats
Let's
and fucking kill
Tell you
rats.
what, Rip would have punched it right in its face, grabbed it midair.
Young
Yeah,
Rip,
Rip would've
not
gotten drunk.
heavy Rip or young Rip.
Not Fat Rip.
Not
Fat Rip would have
can't-
ate it.
Yeah, Fat Rip. That's good eating right there. Let's not waste it. Fat Rip.
Fat would have barbecued that.
I
Fat
watch
Rip.
on YouTube. This is what hurts me more than anything. CIA agent Jason Hansen, and he teaches you how to react when you're being in any situation. If you're being kidnapped
Yeah.
by Russians, he'll actually go through every scenario, how to get out of a trunk.
Mm-hmm.
But he tell you if a guy's eyeballing you, how to react. You give him that. You stare him back in
Yeah.
the face, because the second you look like a bitch,
Yeah.
you're a target.
Right.
And that's what these
And
rats
so I
went
know
and told
that,
their rat friends.
But the rat bitched me out
Bitch twice.
twice.
Him and his wife.
I didn't know his henchman, his
That wasn't
sidekick was
It was
with
his
him.
wife. That was his wife. His wife. I bet his wife. He's like, honey, come out. He's a pussy. It's okay.
It felt neither
Now-
of them felt any
Now you can't
fear
go.
of me.
Now you're afraid to throw the trash out.
I have
it's
not
got-
thrown my trash out.
What are you gonna do with your
I emailed
Well,
my for
Jacob.
whatever it's worth. I don't know what to do with my
Jacob, you're going
fucking
to get your
trash.
masculinity back right now because you're going to eat this thick man cheese and meat sandwich.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
made
no.
of rat.
You can't have it?
It's 2 weeks before the show. I always,
Oh,
you know
it's-
how bad, you know how I go into full diet
Okay,
mode
see,
for
I
a
was
show.
giving you full chance
Can I
to
try it?
regain your masculinity.
I'm a man.
Are they all the same, Lou?
Yes, they are.
I'm in full training mode for the show.
Can you tell me what this is again, Jay? This is steak and cheese.
Chopped cheese.
Why do they call it chopped cheese?
Because it's cheeseburger.
Oh, I love cheeseburger.
But we're taking this again. This is a taste of Pueblo food truck.
Ooh.
Authentic Mexican and Latin foods.
So we're supposed to eat on air?
Well, no, but the show's over pretty much. We're just going to take a bite here.
We'll take a little bite.
We want to give them their shout out.
Ooh,
What if you spit it right back out and go, this is fucking sucks?
I'll tell you what.
Looks good.
It looks good. Ready?
Okay. Okay. I'm getting flickers of tomato. The fondant's nice touch.
It's got a little spice to it, but not too much. Wow. That is good.
That's delicious.
That is ridiculously good. That is good.
I'd actually argue there's a good chance this is better than a Boston steak and cheese.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. May rats attack you tonight.
Don't you wish that evil on me,
I
you
wish
son
that.
of
I
a
hope it
bitch?
crawls right up your chest. I hope it crawls up your shorts.
God, you were ready to get a pivot for all of your great behavior today, but that right there hurt me.
That hurts me that I didn't know it was on a Piven scale.
You were a pivot.
I didn't know it
You
was
were
right
about
there.
to get yourself a pivot.
Yeah, I take it back.
It's too late.
No, I can take it back.
I'm returning my Piven because
Of your behavior today.
no, the rat behavior. I don't deserve a Piven for the rat story.
I understand. It's okay. It's okay. You know what, though, Jacob? Again, that self-awareness always gets me. You're getting that pivot back, my friend. Look at that. A million and
Let's
one
hug it out,
chance going to
bitch.
do that again.
Let's hug it out, bitch.
I'm going to say this.
What?
Philly cheesesteak. Better than Boston steak and cheese.
This has been a real experience.
I'm going to say that. If there's one thing you guys do right, it's not socializing.
No.
It's steak and cheese.
Cheese and steak, yeah.
Cheesesteak.
Yep.
I'll say it for you. Cheesesteak.
Thank
You guys make a fantastic, probably the best cheesesteak out there because
You just got yourself a cheesesteak
I
from
don't
Oregon
want
Steaks.
I don't want that. I want a fucking pivot.
Oh.
Did that shoot out? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no. There you go. There's a pivot.
All right, what the fuck?
But you also got yourself a cheesesteak.
I'll take the cheesesteak. No, you guys do a cheesesteak right. And you know why you do? This is why you're good. It's not all the same thing. Every place does a different version.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Their own
But some
little
have the
thing.
sesame seed bun.
But they chops it all up.